What's going on, guys? Markel's TV here, back with another video. Unfortunately, the people I had lined up to get interviewed this week, one had some family issues, the other one I didn't hear back from. So I don't know if something came up with them or not, but I'm gonna try to reach out to them next week, see what's going on with that one. So don't worry, I will bring back some more interviews. It's just this week life got in the way, okay? And I'm also planning my trip back to the States. So some things that I want to show on here is I got to go to an appointment at the VA, and I'm going to try to find out some of the latest things that are going on for veterans in the States, as well as things that I could do overseas that I may not be aware of. Also, the COVID test process at the VA. Now, for those of you who are getting ready to go on a trip, and you may not know this, so this is why I'm putting this out there. If you are getting ready to go on a trip, right, and you need a COVID test so you get ready to go overseas, all you have to do is reach out to your primary care doctor, have your doctor put in a request for you to take the test. That's all that I did. So about 2 days after I get to the States, I go take the test, because it takes about 3 days. You know, they don't, just the government, they're not doing the rapid. They're not in a rush to give you an answer. So with this situation, I'm taking a test like 2 days after I get there, so I can have it within, you know, something written within the 3 days, the test results come back. So when I get ready to come back here, I already have something that says, yes, I took the test and hopefully it's negative, so I can get my butt back here. So, but yeah, your doctor can set that up to where it's a drive-through test in Phoenix. You don't even get out of your car. They do the test, because I'm going early in the morning. They're gonna do the test, and then hopefully by the time I get ready to go, I get an email with the results and I'm gone. But the one thing I will say though, about having the visa that I have, even if I don't have the test results, I can still enter the country because I have a visa that allows me to still enter the country. I would just have to either take the test here once I get back, or do what I did the last 2 times, which was stay at home for 14 days and then go out. So it's not that big of a deal that I had to worry about coming back. It was more of a deal of getting the test done to go. So I'm going to film getting the test done here. It's $150,000 for the rapid, and it's $100,000 for the normal, I think 48 hours or something like that. So I'm gonna just pay the $150,000, get it done, get the results, and move on from there. And then I'm gonna show you guys the process as well, going through the airport now, because I know it's different than it was before. The last time I went to the States back in December, I didn't have to have a COVID test. So I'm sure there's more to it than just bringing the test. I'm sure they want a lot more information. So this will give you the most up-to-date information, or at least leaving here in this country, going back to the US, and then leaving the US, coming back here, okay? Other than that, guys, you know, the thing that I want to do the most when I get back to the States is just, other than family being in the States, have no other reason to go back. That's why I want to go back now and just get rid of all this stuff I got in storage, the vehicle, all the tech, the clothes, because the reality is I never needed it. You know, I've been living here, I don't know, off and on now. You know, I go to the States and I come right back, but I've been living here over 2 years, and all I've been living on is carry-on bag and a backpack. That's it. You know, I have my MacBook, tablet, couple phones, and that's it. You know, when I go back, literally all the other stuff I have is just extra. 4 or 5 laptops, 4 or 5 tablets, an iMac, which I already got that given away. But it's just, I mean, stacks of colognes, just stacks. So some of that stuff, man, I'm just gonna give to family and friends. Others I'm just gonna donate to like the Goodwill or Salvation Army. And some of the tech though, I am gonna bring back here to give to people here who can actually use it, put it to work. Because I got it just to say I had it. I'm not really using it. I've been living here, dude, now since I left, what, going on the 4th month, and haven't missed any of it. I've been doing fine with the stuff that I have. So that just shows me, man, that I think in the US sometimes we're programmed to believe that we need all these different things to feel complete, like we're missing something. But when you when you get it in your head, man, that you don't need all this stuff, right? Because just living out of a carry-on and a backpack, where in the carry-on I only have clothes for 8 days. That's why I moved into a place that has a washing machine, so I can wash once every, every 5 days I wash clothes, okay? So it's not that big a deal. It's not like you're missing out on anything by not having all these extras behind you. I didn't need the 300 pair of shoes. I've been living here fine, with what I got, 5 pair and 2 pair of sandals. I've been just fine. So, that minimum lifestyle, man, it's been the best thing for me. I haven't really talked about it on this channel. I have talked about it before on my other channel, but I would just say, man, that if you're in a situation where you feel like you need all this stuff, you don't need all that stuff, man. You don't need all that stuff. If you actually think about what you actually use out of all the stuff you have, I guarantee you can narrow it down to maybe 8 to 10 pair of clothes that you actually wear. Same with shoes, or the same with anything else you have, because it's just extra. I think we're just programmed to believe we need all this stuff, so we can just keep out buying more and more and more, putting yourself further and further in debt. I think that's what it all boils down to, with these commercials and making everything look spectacular when it's really just incremental changes. They're not making grand changes. So that's my opinion on it, man. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. But I'm telling you all, for me, the minimalist lifestyle has been one of the best things that has ever happened to me. And I'm very grateful for the person that I talked to that got me into this, because it gives me a totally different perspective than the one that I had before, where I felt like, in order to feel complete, I needed all these things. That's just not true. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody watching as always. Until the next time, out.